Good morning. I get kind of a vicarious thrill being able to talk to you guys and you can't see me. I'm not sure what that's all about, but there it is. So let's see what energy we have this morning. I was telling the folks last night in the tapping class that it sort of still feels like winter a little bit. It's cool and raw and rainy. We're almost in May next week. So I'm feeling the need to ground a little more deeply in my physical body, feel my physicality a little more this morning. Let your eyes close. And for a couple of moments, without trying to create any kind of breath, even ocean or dirga, don't even try to create those. Just sit for a moment and feel and listen and sense what's happening. And you may notice as you go through your senses one by one, checking the temperature of your body and the sounds that you may hear, the smells in the room, what you can see with your inner eye. You may notice that as you settle into the senses, that eventually you'll be drawn into awareness of the breath. And as the breath expands and the body begins to change with the breath, you may have the urge to layer in the ocean-sounding Ujjayi breath. Soften into your breath like you're pulling a nice warm blanket over your body and snuggle up with your breath. The breath is the main way that our dense physical bodies take in life energy or prana. Keep tuning in. What do you feel as you breathe? And what sensation or state of being do you want to feel in your body this morning and today? Having a desire to feel something in the body is very different than having an aspiration. Desire means I'll be disappointed and have suffering if I don't experience it, where aspiration is different. It's an intention, moving towards, with some sense of sincerity and honesty. Aspiration says, well, if it doesn't happen in this moment or right now, then I'm going to keep practicing anyway. Embrace the beautiful sense of peace that you're creating with your breath this morning. The simple act of sitting comfortably, breathing, and taking notice is sometimes all that's required to practice yoga. Sometimes that true state of presence, the non-doing power of presence, is only a few breaths away. Sometimes it's a few postures away. Sometimes it's a few days away. But it's always there waiting for us, whenever we're ready to return. Start class this morning with 3 ohms. Take a breath in. Okay, we're done. Have a nice day. Have a great afternoon. Just kidding. Rock back onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest. And side to side. Into happy baby. With wide knees and wide ankles and a flat back. Relaxed chest. Lift the back of your head up and reposition it to lengthen your spine. Good, and release and lace your knees together. Rock gently from side to side again. You can begin to rock front to back. And keep rocking to loosen up the spine. Three. Keep going. 10 more. Five more. And all the way up. Excellent. Move my mat. Inhale your arms up overhead. Close your eyes. Arms stay overhead. Slowly exhale the arms down to your side. Widen your feet out. And begin to swing your arms around your body. Let's add the breath. Inhale through your nostrils, exhale out through your mouth to the side. One, two, three, four, five. Good. Come back, eyes closed. Walk your feet back under your body. Feel the soles of your feet. Inhale your arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers behind the back of your head. Draw your elbows towards each other and gently slide your chin down your chest. Stand straight. Inhale, widen your elbows, open your chest, look up. Exhale, round. Again. Last one. Inhale one more time, open and hold, look up, lengthen your spine, open your chest, and release the arms down by the side. Eyes closed. Focus on your inner warmth, the inner warmth inside your body. Turn and step towards the top of your mat. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward and drop down into table. Hands come to your hips. Step your right foot forward. Shift a little weight forward into the sole of your right foot so you feel an opening in the front of your left hip. Keep your knees and your right foot wide enough so you can balance as you slide your weight forward towards the right foot. If you feel a deep opening in the front of your left hip flexor, that's enough. If you want to feel more, you can come a little more forward. And as an option, you can lift the left foot up off the floor, reach back with your left hand. Draw your heel in towards your body, drop the right elbow down onto your right knee. You could also reach back with your right hand and grab the top of your left foot with both hands. Good. Release. Tense your fingers on either side of your right foot. Curl your back foot under. Lift the left knee away from the floor. And then circle and move in your lunge. Go in both directions. Drop back down onto your left knee. Top of your left foot rests on the floor. Walk the hands back towards your hips and straighten your right leg. Lift the sole of your right foot off the floor. And push your spine a little straighter so it's not so rounded, but lift the chest away from your right knee. Like you're going to hang the top of your chest out over your big toe. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend again. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend again. Back to table. Hands back to your hips. Step your left foot forward. And feel the opening in the front of your right hip flexor. Come forward as far as you wish. Feel. Trying to get anywhere, just allowing the prana to move in the parts of our body where there's less movement. The right foot can come off the floor. As an option, left elbow rests on your left thigh, above the knee. If you really want to play, the left hand can reach back and grab the top of your left foot. Good. And release, curl the back foot under. Tense your fingers, press the right knee away from the floor. Take a moment to land here. before you find some swiveling and circling or figure eighting of your hips and pelvis. And then land again. And step forward, hang over your toes in a forward bend. Gently bounce. Good. Come halfway up with a flat back. There's a number of ways to do this. Your hands can be at your thighs. They can be at your shins. My personal preference is I like to tent my fingers, shift a little weight forward into my fingertips. This is also known as an extended forward bend. And exhale, hang back into a regular forward fold. And roll it all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale the arms up overhead, palms come together. Exhale the hands to the center of your chest. And check in. Is there some part of the Om that you did that's still resonating inside? Find that place. Even if it's a silent Om with your ocean-sounding exhale, reconnect and feel the energy of that move down your ribs, down into deep into your lower belly. From the top of your mat, inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward, keep your chest open and come down slowly as you come down. Step your left foot back. Keep it wide so you can balance on the ball of your left foot or drop the sole of your left foot down to the floor. Reach the arms behind you and hinge your chest, peel your chest away from the front of your right thigh. Bring the arms up into cactus arms or straighter. You choose. And hold here. Experiment with bending a little deeper into your front leg. You can play with it. Every day is a little different. Experiment also with scissoring your legs towards each other. And your pelvis will lift a little. Good. Release your hands to your hips. Shoulder blades draw towards each other. Look straight ahead. Lift your chin level to the horizon. Reach your arms out to the side. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lock your elbows out. Draw your knuckles down and away from your tailbone. Hinge forward. Right shoulder, the right side of your chest, rubbing inside your right thigh. Push your back leg straight. Pinkies reach toward the ceiling. Good. Release. Tense your fingers. Step forward. Hang over your toes in a forward bend. Halfway up with a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Inhale the arms up overhead. Palms come together. Exhale the palms to the center of your chest. Close your eyes. Rest here. Hands press lightly together. The jaw relaxes. Face is soft. Chest is soft. From the top of your mat again. Inhale Inhale the arms up overhead. Open the chest. Dive down slowly. Take your fingers and step your right foot back to lunge. Reach your arms behind you. Lift the chest away from your left thigh. And come up into cactus arms or straight arms, you choose. Press into the ball of your right foot. Lift your right heel a little higher away from the floor so you know you're engaging the front of your right quad. Then you can drop the right heel a little further back towards the floor if you're on the ball of your foot. And know that your right leg is straight. Reach your hands behind you, interlace your fingers the opposite way, the way you'd rather not. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open your chest, look chin level to the horizon. And hinge forward from your hips, left shoulder and left side of your ribs towards the inside of your left thigh. Push into your back heel of your right foot. Tense your fingers into lunge, step back through plank to downward dog. Drop down onto your knees and table. Roll up your sleeves if you have a long sleeve shirt on. You'll find this dolphin will be easier if you don't have anything underneath your elbows. Come down onto your elbows, interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers. Curl your toes under. Take a breath in. Exhale, press up. Keep pushing into your elbows and forearms, sliding them forward towards the top of your mat. They'll press your sacrum towards the ceiling. Good, and release to child's pose. Bend your arms, rest your forehead, take comfort here. Good. Inhale forward, flip the toes, exhale, downward dog. Inhale forward to plank. Optional, you can stay in plank or lift your right foot off the floor. Release the right foot to the floor, lift the left foot up off the floor. Don't drop your hips too far. Keep them lifted. Good, and release. Widen your feet out to the edges of your mat, still in plank. Right arm extends out to the side. Woo! Wave to everybody. Hey. Good, and release. Left arm out to the side. Good, and release back to downward dog. Walk your feet closer together. Drop down onto your elbows back into dolphin. Breathe down the back of your legs, the back of your knees and calves, all the way in underneath the soles of your feet, balls of your feet. And back to child's pose. Rest. Relax. Inhale forward to table, walk the knees closer together. Straighten your right leg up behind you, roll the right hip towards the ceiling, your right hand comes back to your right hip. Extend the arm if you wish, or straighten the arm overhead and reach to find length in the right side. Some of you may choose to grab the right foot and bend the knee. If you do, draw the knee behind you. Good. Release the right leg all the way out to the right side. Place your hand on your right hip and come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. Parigasana. Exhale the right hand down the outside of the right leg and reach up and over to the left side. Feel the opening in your front of your left hip flexor. The outside of your left hip. Good. Inhale the hands back to your hips and drop your right knee underneath. Drop back to table. Square yourself off to the length of your mat. Straighten your left leg up behind you and roll your left hip open. Left hand finds the outside of your left hip. And reach and extend. Ocean sounding breath is still here, still connected. Concentrate on the feeling in the body, not what you think about the feeling. Feel the body. Embrace the sensation. Optional, grab the left foot. Good. Release the left foot out to the side. Preparing for gate, hands to your hips. Inhale the arms up overhead. Let the shoulder blades and shoulders drop down away from your ears. Left hand outside your left leg. Right arm extends up towards the ceiling. Lengthen the ribs, lengthen everything towards the ceiling, and then out, up, and over a little bit. Don't collapse too much in your left side. Just like Trikonasana, keep the left side long, so big space in between your ribs and your left arm. Soften your whole body, wherever you can soften. Find the softness with the breath. Good, and release. Hands to your hips. You can come back to child's pose or sit back on your heels. Walk the knees closer together. Hands rest lightly on your lap. Straight spine. Open your eyes, palms up, thumbs cross your palms. Can you see that? Then grab your fingers over your palms. Bring your fists down to your thighs for a round of maybe 2 minutes of Kapalabhati. That's a forcible exhale out through the nostrils, passive inhale. Go at your own pace. For some of you, this will be really fast and vigorous. For others, this will be gentle and slow. So choose what's right for you. Good. Stop, exhale out, and then take a full breath in. Hold your breath at the top. Hold. And release, hinge from your hips. Hold your breath out on your exhale. Hold. Good. Inhale, release back, and return back to your normal breath. You can open your hands on your lap. Reconnect to the ocean-sounding Ujjayi breath. Dirga Ujjaya. Good. Inhale forward, tense your fingers, curl your toes under. Walk your hands back so you come up onto the balls of your feet. The balls of your feet and heels can touch together here. You're in a squat. You can also use a block underneath your tailbone. You can tense your fingers or use blocks in front of your hands, or come up one hand at a time or both. Hands to your knees. Palms to your chest. Straighten your spine. Good. And release. Tense your fingers. Drop down onto your knees again. Vajrasana. Sit back on your heels one last time. Roll to your right and swing your feet around to the front of the room. Staff pose. Widen your feet nice and wide on your mat. Bend your right sole of your right foot inside your right thigh. Draw the heel back towards your body. Inhale the arms up overhead. Twist to your left so your chest is facing your extended leg, whichever leg you're on. And hinge from your waist, reach out, up and over. Hands land on your thigh, your knee, your shin, ankle, or tops of your feet. The Great Seal, Mahamudra. You normally practice your yoga to maximum intensity. Back off here and rest as gently in this posture as you can allow yourself to rest. So feel softly, breathe softly. Where does your body naturally want to go? Walk your hands back up your thigh. And switch sides. Right leg opens out to the side, left foot inside your right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. You can have a tailbone hooked underneath, a blanket hooked underneath your tailbone if you wish. Inhale the arms up overhead, twist to the right, and hinge. Hold, keep your arms lifted, hold here for a moment so you can feel the energy of it. And then let the hands drop down to the easiest landing place. Knee, thigh, calf, ankles, tops of your feet. The body moves in deeper into the posture only on the exhale and very gently. Good. Inhale, release, and come back. Widen your feet out again. You may find that your legs open a little wider. Squeeze your toes up towards the ceiling. Straight back, hands inside your knees. Chest open. Hinge from the waist. The hands may move. You may be able to walk your hands down a little bit further towards your ankles. Or you can keep your hands out straight in front of you. I like to keep my hands inside my legs, but some like to walk the hands out front. So you find the landing spot that's most appropriate for your body. If you have blocks, I see some of you have blocks, you can stack your blocks and rest your forehead on your blocks. Or if you have a bolster, you can hug the bolster and rest on the bolster. Or a pillow, or a couch cushion. The spine is still long. The back of your skull, the base of your skull, moves away from the tailbone. Take maybe 9 relaxed, full breaths here. Work your way back. Draw your legs together. Sage pose, right leg, heel draws towards your glute. Wrap your arms around the front of your right shin. Land here for a few moments. Feel the hamstrings and the glutes settling back into place after that deep opening. And switch sides. Toes of your right foot point straight up towards the ceiling. Shoulders relax away from your jaw and ears. And one more meridian opener. Bend your right knee and draw your right foot outside your left knee. You can cross your left leg just a little bit across the line of your body. So my left leg straight here, and then it's not straight here. Tense your fingers out to the side, arms behind you. You're going to roll the inside of your right knee to the right. Roll over onto the outside of your left hip. The inside of your right knee moves towards the floor. Turn and look over your right shoulder. Press into your left arm. And breathe. Six breaths. Let the last few be your fullest inhalation. Inflate your ribs and belly. And come back. Back to staff pose. Rest here for a moment. Let the body recalibrate. Feel the prana moving towards the areas of your body that we opened to the sun that's hiding behind the clouds. Left foot crosses over your right knee. Arms to the side, a little bit behind you. And lift your hips up and roll over onto the outside of your left hip. And draw the inside of your left knee towards the floor. Both arms stay behind you. Turn and look left. Six breaths. Don't hurry them. Enjoy each one. Inhale back and release. Back to staff pose. Close your eyes, hands rest lightly on your lap. Feel the scrubbing bubbles of prana inside your body. The feeling that something's moving, I don't know exactly what it is, but it feels good. That's prana. Trust it. Embrace it. Do a short accumulation exercise. Turn your legs to the length of your mat if you're not already there. Walk your knees in, interlace your fingers in front of your knees. Lift your chest up to straighten your back. rock back onto your back and come into sleeping tiger posture. So your lower back is flat to the floor, thighs are perpendicular to the floor, shins parallel or higher, but not lower. Parallel or higher. Hands to your right below your navel, your thumbs are touching your belly button. Back of your head rests on the floor. Look down, keep your eyes relaxed and close them. Relax your jaw. 3 minutes sleeping tiger. Take all of the feeling that you have in your body right now and concentrate it right below your hands. 2 inches below your belly button and 2 inches in, front to back. Each breath in and out, the reddish orange glow of your second chakra, accumulating more and more energy. Focus. Stay. Let the prana do the work, not the muscles of your body. Let the prana do your work. Let the muscles relax. For 45 seconds. If anyone would like to lift their head up, you can. Cross your ankles, lower your feet to the floor, let the knees open up wide and rest. Eyes closed, hands on your lower belly. Soft jaw. Release your legs straight on the floor for a few short minutes. Challenge yourself to stay here unmoving for 2 minutes rather, in corpse pose, Shavasana. This has been the most difficult posture to translate to the virtual environment. Continue to lose yourself breath by breath to the feeling inside your body. Focus on the feeling. one more minute to feel and absorb the effects of the vibration of our life force, our prana, in the body. It will continue long after our practice. This is where we get a real concentrated dose. The density of our physical body is at rest. Our nervous system can be at rest. Our mind can be at rest. May this practice lead us from the unreal to the real. Or in other words, may it lead me from Facebook all day to what I feel right now. May this practice lead me from the darkness into the light. Or we could say, may it lead me from my heaviness and the density of my physical body to the vibration I feel in my body, lightness of being I feel right now. And may this practice also lead us from our body-bound, death-bound sense of consciousness to my true essence. Take a full breath in and breathe out. Begin to move your body to roll over. Take whatever time you need to sit up. Move slowly.